A ideia hoje é fazer as missões secundárias tudo, provavelmente. Não precisa
Did you
com
go?
ele.
No.
Tá.
See you later.
Deixa eu ver quais missões secundárias já tem. Deve que não vou saber o que eu tenho que fazer ainda. Entrando aqui eu já peguei. Também.
Monsieur de Mirabeau.
A gente não vai falar do armário de ferro porque eu tô com medo de
What
perder.
does this
To achieve this,
How-
to mind this, I'm
Where-
at it, but trace. He stop.
My respects,
I didn't expect to see you again. We missed you when we had the path that led us to this.
Monseigneur. I would like to talk.
What has gotten into all of you? This is. I will say it one last time and pray nothing and no one will make me. Have I made myself clear?
Perfectly clear. Monsieur de Mirabeau. Alas, the bishop stubbornly.
Damn it. I need to let me think. In light of the cartload of threats he sent me, it's safe. They may even have already suffered his revenge. However, my sister lives in. Unless a messenger rode 100 horses to death, then there is my poor.
If you ask me,
Yes, it's very kind of you to offer.
your own mother,
Indeed. It's a very.
I can be discreet.
Very well. You should know that my mother, the Countess of Covey, has lost everything. No matter what I tried, nothing. It is said that she is now living on charity. In the most objective. If perchance your past takes you to this dreadful place, and if.
Aí com isso aqui eu vou. O primeiro que a gente lembra 10. Vou fazer isso aqui tudo. Depois eu volto e faço a parte do armário de ferro.
They fled in that direction. I should be able to find a way in. I have already passed by the Église Sainte-Marie. I can get back there quickly from here.
Ah, não dá pra ir por aqui, outro problema. Né, não dá.
Some worshippers were able to escape the automats. They ran towards the entrance to the catacombs.
E Deixa eu aí.
I must inform her husband immediately.
Tá, ela tá viva. Tem que tá. Uma parte, né? Tinha aqui.
Traces of gunpowder. It would appear that Monsieur Lavoisier's gunpowder was taken to the Bastille.
Tem. A gente vai fazer tudo, tá?
This is the one I say.
Se encontrar luz. Deixa eu dar uma olhada se você encontrar luz. É bom. Não, tem muito equilíbrio, sem ser fogo. Atira vivo. Cara, de onde você vai? Mas por praticamente tem capítulo.
Dieu Tout-Puissant!
Madame de Polignac.
It's dreadful, Aegis. All is lost.
How were you able to leave so
Earlier, after all of the machines that were guarding us set out after you, I seized the opportunity to go to the stables and jump into...
What are you doing here, Madame?
The children, Aegis. Charlotte and the Dauphin. The Queen and the Marquis de Lafayette did everything they could do to save them from the King. They spent days working out every detail of this opera. The preparations for departure with our accomplices in the Queen's house. The children's escape, hidden our meeting here, in this very place. Then our departure with the riders who were to ensure us they would have been safe there with their uncle, the Emperor. But you can see for yourself. The children and... Poor Monsieur Cléry. He was the Dauphin's valet. The poor soul gave his life to protect...
A red cap with a rooster embroidered on it. A list of staging posts between Paris and Liège. 100 leagues. That is a long way. Why go on such a journey? Perhaps Madame de Polignac can enlighten me. 4 horses for 3 men. This doesn't make sense. Madame. Over here, there are 4 dead horses. And the body of a 3rd man wearing a red cap.
4 horses for 3 men. That means...
The attackers all bear the same red cap with an embroidered rooster.
It's the symbol worn by those who support the Duc d'Orléans.
One of them had a map indicating all the staging posts from here to the Principality of Liège.
Liège! That rabble-ridden city is where the Duke and his miscreants have established their base. It's beyond doubt. The Duke's men have taken the children. They're the ones behind this ambush. and they knew every detail of our plans. We were betrayed.
But surely the ambush did not go exactly as planned.
That's true. If only we could catch the one who was able to escape. But now that I think about it, the riders, if they made it here, they may have been able to surprise. By the grace of God, they may already be on their way to...
The riders did not make it, Madame. They perished at the hands of the royal army.
Sainte Mère de Dieu. C'est une... The Marquis de Lafayette must be informed of this terrible turn.
I shall see to it, Madame. As for you, please return to the Queen at once. You have taken enough risks as it is.
Find the children, Aegis.
Monsieur le Marquis,
I'm listening, Agent.
I went to the meeting point. I had an unexpected...
Get to the facts.
Madame de Polignac. She made no secret of her reason, so now I know all about the
Seigneur. What happened? Tell me.
That remains to be determined. The evidence points to an ambush by the Duc d'Orléans' men.
How?
This ambush could not have taken place without
A plague on Orléans and his damned informants.
That still remains to be seen. 3 of them lost their lives.
Excellent. I bet it was my hussars who sent the... But why the hell haven't...
Because they perished. Every last... I found their remains outside the stables.
Oh no, but then... The children... They must be in the hands of...
We have no proof of...
In that case, there is not... We must get to the bottom of this, if there is still time. Oh, if I could get my hands on that rat Marat, I'd find a way to...
Goodbye, Monsieur le...
Have you located Athanasius' hiding place?
No.
Look.
I have... Goodbye. Monsieur Necker.
Madame? Eh bien.
Your wife... You may rest easy, monsieur. She returned home and...
Mon Dieu. She's going to meet our daughter and son-in-law at...
She may already...
Madame, I didn't... My wife and daughter. The 3 of us...
What about the...
They are not in...
No.
You must ensure they do not... You will find her with them. As for me... Thank you. Adieu, madame.
Minister Necker has given his...
That's quite a nice can. Well, Jed Soha.
Eh bien, if I could...
And where will you find wheat, Robespierre? Will you steal it from under the nose? As for arming the people, this is another... How could your ragged pack of wretches win any sort of battle? They'd be unable...
When you insult the people, you insult me, Monsieur de...
I am not insulting anyone, Robespierre. Monsieur, and everyone here knows my role. If you allow me to dispose of these bonds, I will found an army. As soon as I have the opportunity to leave, then...
And you will...
These troops... I am almost certain of it, mon père. Despite all of his resources, the king does not have enough.
Aegis, no member of this assembly can... To whom will you entrust?
The bonds are not yet...
Then please continue your search.
Attends.
Have you found...
No.
Remember,
Minister Necker claims that you were...
that old story. This, madame, is nothing but an infant. To what do I owe the
I must get hold of some documents that are kept...
What luck could resist?
Minister Necker said it was...
Well, let me think. After all, a lock is nothing that can resist. Why don't you ask him?
I'll be sure to...
Now, who... Oh, there's Monsieur Lavoisier. I'm sure he'll have no trouble finding you...
Good.
Now, if you'll...
You are forgiven.
In that case...
Monsieur Lavoisier...
What can I do?
I would like to access the con... Dare I ask for your help?
And how can I...
I need gunpowder.
Gunpowder? But I don't have... Do you think I just walk around...
Oh.
Mirabeau? What is this ridiculous... Where is the animal?
He has left.
Eh bien,
If I could inspect this, but given the circumstances,
I understand. Goodbye, Monsieur.
Have you located that?
No.
Look.
I'm looking for a way to force a lock. Monsieur de Mirabeau advised.
But I'm an astronomer. I know my way around, but I've never given a moment's thought. God, Monsieur de Mirabeau, où est-il, ce brave?
He has left.
Excuse, that's madness. What was...
Intriguing.
Has anyone seen Monsieur de Mirabeau?
Ah, tá, mas vai depois. Vai ser bastante. Eu vou fazer isso. Ai. Ah, vou desbloquear. Vamos fazer aqui embaixo. Nem vou isso mesmo. Deixa pra lá.
Have you located that tonight?
No.
Look.
I found a document written in a script.
Let me see. Ah, je vois. A variation on Taylor's system, no doubt. I want to use it myself from...
What does it say?
Je crois. The author writes, from a large dose of prussic acid.
What is Prus?
My apologies, Aegis, but you should ask Monsieur Lavoisier.
Goodbye, Monsieur B. Monsieur Lavoisier.
what can I do for you?
What is prussic acid?
It's a volatile compound extracted from Prussian blue, which is a pigment derived from the
What does it do?
Oh, it's a lethal though at weaker doses, it merely induces a deep soporific state.
A deadly poison.
Aegis?
Goodbye, Monsieur Lavoisier.
Tá. E tem um negócio pra fazer aqui.
Here I am at an impasse. Should I go to the Tuileries to examine the safe? There may be a way to force it open. I can get to the Tuileries Palace via the Louvre. Then I should be able to enter it through the courtyard.
E aqui.
H.G. Riccati. Comte de Mirabeau. Whoever broke into this safe left behind the most valuable thing in it. This doesn't make sense.
Ah, aqui tá. Batendo isso. Mais algum. Tá aprendido? Mano. Não foi nada que eu não falei.
Is there any way...
What can I expect from you?
Monsieur.
Honestly, I don't have much of it. I have with me a fighter who has lost. If I don't operate within the hour, unfortunately, I do not.
Here, monsieur.
Parbleu. Leave me now.
I have just come from the Tuileries. The Armoire de Fer has been ransacked.
Diable. Someone beat us to it. This is very unfortunate. God only knows what we would have found there.
Whoever it was had to fight for it. I found a body there, killed by automats.
Mon Dieu. How dreadful.
Dreadful indeed. Especially since I discovered this in the victim's hand.
And what is that, pray tell?
A dueling pistol. With your name engraved on its plate.
Oh, May we? You're right. It is my pistol. It was stolen along with a number of other things. It happened just before the Estates General at my lodgings in Versailles. But how on earth did my weapon end up in the hands of this poor soul?
I am certain we will find an explanation. Those letters you have. You were about to throw them in the fire, weren't you?
They belong to me, and I shall do with them as I see fit. I don't have to explain myself to you.
I do find it curious how you left the convent without telling anyone. How those letters seem to weigh so heavily in your hands.
Agora, deixa eu ver aqui. Taco de Mirabeau. Do not select stretch, ou seja, questioná-lo.
So these letters appeared as if by magic. Just as the Armoire de Fer was being ransacked.
You misinterpret my intentions, but you're right about one thing. I do have a confession to make. You and I serve the same cause. The Queen's.
You claim that we're fighting for the same cause. Very well. I shall give you the benefit of the doubt, and an opportunity to convince me. You can start by telling me about the letters.
My private correspondence with the king. I had a key to the armoire, which served as a mailbox.
Are you conspiring with the king?
No, you don't understand. I was something of a shadow advisor, a diplomat, working in complete discretion. I feared his stubbornness would lead the kingdom to ruin, so I tried to reassure him regarding the aims of the Third Estate. But when Vaucanson told me what happened at Meudon, I realized it was a lost cause.
Tell me, what happened at Meudon?
It's all here in this letter, written in the king's own hand. Please, give it to the queen. She must learn the truth.
I found your pistol in the hands of a dead man. Who was this unfortunate soul?
Mathieu, one of the servants I had sent to retrieve the letters. I gave him the pistol for self-defense. Alas, it seems it was of little use to him against the king's automates.
You claim to be a friend.
The king has gone insane. After what happened at Meudon, that much, hence my support for his wife. She's a headstrong woman, and you must know that she means to put her youngest on the throne. A regency would restore peace and unity to the kingdom. Then all that I have the support of the people. They trust me. I'm the only...
Why were you in such a hurry to...
The letters contained sensitive information about my third. If it had gotten out, I would have surely lost my allies' trust, as well as any hope of establishing a regency along with it.
Body. Parte. Do caralho, antes. Tá, comprando bem.